Like, very quickly, Raheem Morris went from, it's great being the new guy on the job, and here's my $1 million smile, to, oh, I had to fire my DC. I'm on the clock already next season? That's how quick this happens. That, gosh forbid, the thing goes south, and the Falcons have to fire Raheem Morris. That would be the 7th head coach that Arthur Blank has had to fire. And I say had to. Choose whatever word you want. Chose to fire since he took over ownership of this team 23 years ago. Arthur Blank has made it clear he doesn't value coaches the same way he evaluates and values suits. We've talked about it, the fact that in 23 years, he's fired one general manager, which seems impossible around the league. And I'm not one who calls for firings. I'm not saying fire this guy, fire that guy. In certain instances, when I think a guy's in over his head, I've been very clear. I think Terry Fontenot's in over his head. 4 years of Terry's mishandling the draft makes me apprehensive to give him another one. But Arthur Blank gave him another one. Well, why did he give him another one? He gave Thomas Dimitroff 13 years. He's given Terry Fontenot 4. He gave Rich McKay keys to the other part of the building after failing and became the team president or vice president or whatever title he gave him. Arthur comes from a corporate background. I think he values the suit over the headset. In his mind, Jim Mora is more interchangeable than Thomas Dimitroff. Dan Reeves, even with all his years of experience, was super. He waited for the first chance he could to move on from Dan Reeves, but he said to Rich McKay, another year, another year, another year. And then it was the line of Bob Petrino and Mike Smith and Dan Quinn and Arthur Smith, and you guys know the story. So keep in mind, if things don't go well this season, there is always the potential for the GM to survive it somehow and the head coach to go down, because that's how Arthur Blank has done his business for 2+ decades.